Namaste. A lot of people are confused about the difference between a psychic and a Vedic astrologer. And honestly, I don't blame them. Why? Because mystery school wisdom was never part of our curriculum in schools, was it? Schools gave us math, history, maybe some economics. But the deeper wisdom of life, that was kept hidden. You see, mystery schools were usually reserved for the children of the powerful and the wealthy, because that's where the wisdom of the ages was passed down. Now, the reason I'm doing this video is because some of the people I work with, when I read their chart, think that I'm a psychic. And I'm not a psychic. I do Vedic astrology. Well, not as a career move, not as some job title, but out of curiosity, natural curiosity, a burning desire to know myself deeply since childhood. Along the way, I've helped a lot of people with their charts. But here's what happens. Sometimes they'll come to me with a yes or no question. Like, will this person marry me? Or will I get this job? And I have to remind them, I don't tune in and see an answer. I read the chart. And that, my friends, is an age-old science in itself. And that's why I wanted to make this video, to go deep into the difference between a psychic and a Vedic astrologer. Not to say one is better, but so you can understand how each actually works. So let's talk about psychics first. Psychic works through intuition and extrasensory perception. They pick up impressions, visions, feelings, sometimes what they believe are messages from the spirit world. They might use tarot cards or crystals, pendulums, but at the core, it's about their sensitivity. It's subjective, it's personal, and usually it focused on what's happening in your mind right now. A good psychic is like a mirror for your present energy field. And the history? Psychics aren't a modern invention. Ancient cultures always had seers, shamans, and oracles. The Greeks had Delphic oracle. In tribal societies, shamans entered altered states to bring messages. It became popular in the 1800s during the spiritualist movement in Europe and America. That's when seances and mediumship took off. So, while the practice is ancient, the label psychic is relatively modern. Now let's talk about Vedic astrologers. Vedic astrologers work in a completely different way. It starts with your birth details, the exact date, the time, and place that you were born. From that information, we calculate your birth chart, a cosmic snapshot of the heavens at that moment. This system wasn't invented by one person. It evolved over thousands of years from the Vedas. Sages like Parashara or Bhrigu refined it into what we practice today. They coded it for us. They didn't just philosophize, they observed tens of thousands of lives and events that matched them to the planetary patterns. They created a mathematical and predictive system based on cosmic law and order. And here's a key difference. Vedic astrology is repeatable. Two astrologers given the same birth date will calculate the same chart. The interpretation may vary slightly, but the framework itself is grounded in mathematics and observation. So, how do you know if it's real? Great question, because Here's how you can test it. Look back at your life. Check your Mahadashas. That's the planetary time periods in Vedic astrology. If you map them against your past, you'll see something uncanny. The major events of your life line up with the planetary rulers of those times. If your past matches, you can be confident your future will too. That's the scientific backbone of Vedic astrology. It's testable through your own life. So, what's the psychology of both psychics and Vedic astrology? Psychic readings equals immediate, subjective, emotional. They help you navigate with what you're feeling right now. But Vedic astrology is structured, long-term, karmic. It shows you the cycles and the seasons of your life. One is a thermometer for today. The other is a roadmap for your whole journey. So next time you're deciding between psychic and Vedic astrologer, ask yourself this: do I want intuitive guidance for the present moment, or a scientific karmic roadmap for the long term? Both have their place, but at least now you know the difference. Namaste.